everybody, I'm Avia Venefica of whatsyoursign.com, and I want to talk to you a little bit about animal totem classifications. I classify animal totems and animal energy into four primary elemental classes, and I'm borrowing from the classic Aristotelian concepts about elements. So we're talking about fire, earth, air, and water. And then there's a fifth element involved that a lot of animal totems can belong to, and there are a couple of different areas in which animals can bleed into other different elements. Why do I classify animal totems into four primary elements? Well, it provides an easy structure for us to identify the symbolism of each animal. Let's say an animal comes to you and you got a good feeling that that animal has a message for you. It's helpful to identify the predominant element belonging to that animal. For example, if it's a mammal, its logic would presume that that mammal, its predominant element would be earth. And so therefore it would have symbolism of groundedness, social connection, foundations, nurturing, and a connection to the Mother Earth. The fire element, I classify herpetons in that element. Our cold-blooded creatures are reptiles, amphibians, and things of that nature, because they rely on the sun in order to create their own heat and create their own life. And there is a lot of symbolism going on about adaptability, as well as drive, motivation, unpredictability, humor, and even other animals and other different elements will belong in the fire elemental classification as well. And that's kind of an ambiguous element, I agree. You'll have to take a little more discernment when it comes to that particular element. But the air element, for example, is pretty simple. If you find a bird that you're affiliated with in your animal totem arsenal, or if you have a bird messenger, that's going to be aligned with the element of air. And air is symbolic of the intellect, the mind, intuition, the intangibles. And the element of intellect and higher thought, even illumination and clarity of thought and higher reasoning. Water elements, fish, whales, any kind of creatures that are associated with water, that's going to be associated with the element of water. And water is symbolic of emotion, love, as well as dreamy perception, fluidity, changeability. It's a unique medium where we can get a sense of empathy and when we connect with our animal totems in this element. So those are the different classifications that I use when I interpret animal messages or the meaning of an animal totem in my life and in other lives. And so I hope you've enjoyed this video on how I classify different animal totems into the four elements. If you have any further interest on this subject, feel free to visit me at whatsyoursign.com. Thanks for listening. Take good care. Namaste. Bye-bye.